Hey, I'm back. Sorry about the bit of a stream cut off before. My PC pretty much crashed, the whole of it. I had to restart. Um, the mod which I was kind of showcasing towards the end of it, I'm gonna be showcasing it again. Hopefully the ones who were there in the chat before might be able to get to see the notification and join back again. I am going to just verify the files before I start off with the game again. I'm gonna start the game. I'm just gonna try and showcase a little bit of that mod which I was kind of trying to before. Until then, I guess for those of you who might watch this later on or something, you can just fast forward this part. Yeah, just fast forward it up until the time I restart and showcase the mod. Yeah, it's gonna be like a small bit of a showcase, I guess. I'm just checking out if I'm able to kind of craft the mod related weapons. Okay, verification done. Gonna start the game now. Give me a second. I'm starting it off. Here we go. But yeah, I'm gonna be in the loading screen for a bit. I'll remove the standby screen in a bit. I'm just starting the game. Cool land. The devs of this game. All I just had to do was check. I think I'd been playing so much without restarting or without chilling out a little bit, and then I kept also spawning back and forth because I kept dying. Luckily, this didn't happen when the Snow Mountain King was kind of killing me that many times before I got to get the title for myself. Really hope I still have that. Hopefully the save game is fine also. The PC suddenly crashed when I was loading in. I don't know if the autosave happened after the teleportation. I did not see that. Hey, I don't know where I'll be right now when I log into the session. It's not gonna be too long of a stream right now. I just wanted to showcase a little bit of it. If some of you who are already watching it are back, then I guess that would be more than enough. I can just showcase it a little bit and then finish it up properly. Either which way, it'll be there on the channel. You can check it out later if you get the time. Also, I'm in the loading screen. I'm not on the desktop, so I don't know if anyone is saying something. Here we go. In the main menu right now. The main menu has this weird bit of stutter. It has the pop-up window for the update, obviously, the patch notes. And this small pop-up is in front of the main menu. Behind it is the simple animations or whatever stuttering for a little bit. Right at that music cue, when the tempo rises a little bit, that's when it kind of becomes proper and I'm able to have a decent gameplay when I load into the session. Here we go. Getting into my game session. Loading screen again. Just give me a bit. And I'll get rid of the standby screen in a few seconds, hopefully. Or maybe a minute. See, even the PC did not want me to kind of get that title today. But it was too late. It crashed a bit too late. I already got the Snow King title. Or should I say King of the Snow Mountain title? King of Snow Mountain. Man, that was probably the second most toughest fight I had to kind of do. Or should I say the second most annoying one, because even though I can take on the boss, it's just that I can't take the damage of the boss on me. I kept getting killed and they had super armor. But luckily towards the end... Oh, I'm still in this place, okay. I'm just gonna give it some time to get in all the textures and all loaded in. Yeah, there we go. I'm done quickly too. I'll just wait a little bit. Now the snowstorm shows up when I don't need it. I'm at the point where I was showcasing the weapons in the Snow Mountain ski resort of mine. I'm just waiting a little. I usually wait a little bit after loading in. Whenever I'm using mods on a game, after loading in, I just wait a little bit before starting to run around here and there. I don't have that good a PC yet. Just the graphics card was updated last year or so, or maybe 1 year more than that. Yeah. It's not even the most latest one, it's just a 3060. Anyways, I think that should do it. Let me get this back up on the screen. Like so. And... hey Zealand, welcome to the stream. This is just a continuation of my previous stream that I'm kinda finishing up with. It's just that I was showcasing the recent mod that I added to my list. I haven't added the name into the list yet. I'm still testing this out before I make it my main mod, but yeah, just again, it's called the Weapon Arsenal Beta, and its mod creator is Squash20. If you wanna search for the mod, it's called Weapon Arsenal in the workshop, Steam, for Soulmask, the game. And these are some of the weapons that I can kinda use. This one has the flame effect, but it does not have the sounds. You can hear the sounds when you actually add the real flames, which is from the flammable alcohol. That's when you can hear the burning, right? Which is kinda cool. All the weapons are craftable from this mod, and they also come in different tiers of weapons, just like how we have our weapons from each of the bonfire levels that we reach. For example, the first bonfire we come to, we get bone weapons that we can unlock. So these same bone weapon materials that we require are probably gonna be the same that are for the T1 or T2 type of weapons. So You may want to unlock this also. I don't know if you need to unlock these knowledge screens. I think it'll already be available on the bench. I'll go check it out now. I'm not going to unlock these. I don't want to waste my points just yet. I'm just collecting points, but showcasing a few of the weapons that you can have. The mod creator wanted the options to have aesthetically pleasing to look at type of weapons, and also not have to worry about being too OP. So the mod creator made sure there's a tier of T1 to T6, and each of the tiers are not the color quality type in game of tier. It's the material type of tier. T1 is probably bone weapons, T2 is bronze, T3 is iron, T4 steel, T5 probably oh wait, maybe T1 is the stone weapons. T1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. T6 is the enhanced version of the weapons, I guess. So yeah, you can kind of craft the weapons in the game, and they require the same type of crafting benches too. So if some bench requires you to have some upgrade before you can craft a certain type of weapon, so yeah, even those. Basically you can have this dual blade I have on my back right now. You can have the stone versions of it, but it'll look like this itself, but you would have used stone materials to make it, I think. So we'll go check out how that looks in the workbench. That's where I was kinda headed to, and I kinda got into a PC crash. So we're gonna try that again and see if it works this time. And just before I do go, let me just see if anyone else who was there before kind of joined in. This is a bit of a continuation from the previous stream. Just wanted to finish up with the weapon mod showcase, but my PC crashed, so here I am continuing again. Currently headed back to check at my Soul Beach tribe, my main base. Just floating around a little bit while things load in. Yeah, this base has a bit too many things that need to kind of load in. Also, whenever I fast travel to this place also, I usually wait a little bit just before I start running around. Yeah, you can see the frame rate issues already. I've been playing for too long. Also, sometimes if there's something working in the background or downloading in the background, probably that also kind of gets in the way. Okay, let's go check the weaponsmith table, or smithy. I want to see if I can craft. Yeah, there it is. See all those new weapons, T1, T2, T3. But if you notice, each of them require different materials that's related to yeah, so for example, the bloody sword T1 requires flint, wooden handle, thick rope. Probably something that stone weapons need, maybe? Yup. Flint, wooden handle, thick rope. So basically, T1 is the first stone weapons, T2 is your bone weapons, T3 is your bronze weapons, and of course they have color quality as well. So they are exactly like the in-game weapons, but the aesthetics are gonna be the same. The main reason why the mod creator made this was so that players, if they are starting from the beginning, they still get to use cool looking weapons or something. And they will use the same materials, which means they'll have the same type of damage output depending on the quality of that particular T1. T1 itself is the stone type. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. At first I thought, why do you have T1 to T6? Because there's already 1 to 5 tiers of weapons, and they have a color code to it. Depending on which color it is, it's that tier. Mod creator then explained it's from the beginning that you can have all the cool looking weapons that you can craft. And it's not too hard to craft either, because it uses the same type of materials for those type of weapon types. Like if T1 is supposed to be stone weapons, then it uses the same materials as stone weapons and what you use to make those stone weapons. And then when you reach like enhanced weapons, like the enhanced steel or whatever, you need to make the ancient enhanced table too, to be able to make those particular T6 type. As you can see, T6 weapons right there. Very recently some new weapons, great axes were also added, a scythe was added, some gauntlet, ring blade recently added, along with the assassin's katar. It looks like a bladed gauntlet. These were recently added just for a bit of variety, but also it's balanced out so that it doesn't kind of have too much of a difference when it comes to damage output compared to the in-game weapons. You just have some more choices of looks on some weapons. But yeah, that's the weapon arsenal mod from Squash 20. I just wanted to showcase that. And also getting back to the Snow Mountain, now that I'm Snow Mountain King, where can I see my title? Is it over here? Does it not unlock here? Cooling blood, no, something savage it was. Cold-blooded savage, that's what I got towards the end. Does anyone see it anywhere? I still have to do the Doom versions of another 4 pyramid bosses still. Yeah, Mammoth is still there. Is that the Doom version? Yeah, I know. This is the Berserk version of what? Mammoth? Yep, that's a Mammoth Doom version of all the other pyramid bosses. But where is the... What is this? Covered in spears. These big creatures are darting about like frantic boars. Defeat 10 giant elephants. I've only defeated 2. You gotta be kidding me. To unlock this trip. Okay. And then I gotta defeat 1 lion. Sure. I'll do that on my own sweet time. So I don't get the savage thing. It was only in Steam or something that unlocked. Oh, wait a minute. Man, that's a lot of things I have to check. These are the ones that are done, right? Hide achievements attained. No, I want to see the ones that I've completed. Oh, I gotta make that iron blood mask too. I haven't made that yet. Certified architect, why don't I have this? Craft a stone foundation, so on. What do you mean? Wait, is it done? I think it's done, right? Otherwise it would look probably like this or something. Yeah, I think it's probably done. I don't know. I think green means done, this means not done. I don't know, man. This thing confuses me. Ah, chuck it. At least the Steam achievement I already got. Snow Mountain hiking, no. Not that. Where is it? It doesn't have it here or something. Okay, Rift Cave. Ice Blood Savage, there it is. There you are. I did not know the symbol for it, but the plunderer leaders occupying the treasure, blah blah blah. Defeat any of the 2 plunderer leaders. Any of the 2? This thing showed up only after I killed the main guy inside. And there were 3 of them. 4 of them actually. 2 Wait. If this is referring to 3 of them inside, no. Defeat any of the 2 plunderer leaders. Probably the one inside the cave also counts. Huh. I don't know. But I got the achievement after taking down the Snow King. Yeah. Now I'm the king. Boy. Anyways, let me get back to the ski resort base or ski resort outpost. The reason why I'm back here is, well, I kind of want to switch to that other guy who has the other weapons, and I'm gonna spawn in some more of the weapons just to show you some other few more different types, weapon types, rather than just the great sword or whatever. Where is that guy? Yo-ho, mister. Yeah, you. So let's see. T6. I'm just using the T6 versions, obviously, just to check it out. I'm gonna say Steel Blade. Oh, there's also a Great Sword of Artorias. Great Shield of Artorias, which is kind of cool. And this is the one-handed sword, obviously. It has 1 H T6. So keep that in mind. And we do got some Elemental Daedric, Bloody, Elemental, Song Blade. What else can I show? Some Crusader Hammer, Nuclear Hammer, that looks cool. And of course, Malachite Steel Axe. Demon Axe was a new one, I think. Ring Blade is new. Assassin's Qatar, new. Yeah, Monster Energy X. There are some which are basically like single-handed weapons. Some are two-handed. Oh, this one was already there. T6, I'll use the single-handed one. This is the Steel Blade, Daedric. Nuclear. So I'll show these first. Alright. So this is the single-handed sword, but it is a bit too big, I would say, because it uses the same model as the great sword. Also, you can see you get a shield. And then we got the cool looking, look at that effect, dude. That looks cool. That looks like a proper knight's sword. Great sword. I need to get rid of this to showcase that correctly. But yeah, let's see. I think if I just do this, it'll probably stick the sword in the ground. We should be able to see it more clearly. No. Where's the lighting? That way? Yeah. I'll just stay here. That looks pretty cool. Imagine if you're using that particular sword with... Dang, I don't have that on this guy. The assault or something. That one would have been cool. It does like a stab kind of attack. But anyways, this is a bit of a mod showcase. So these are the different types of weapons. I'm just waiting for the idle animation to work. Doesn't seem to be doing it. Come on, man. Stab the sword into the ground. How much of a cooldown or duration does it take for an idle animation to work? Huh? Well, don't tell me you don't got no idle animation. That is not good. By default, you should have the idle animation. Oh, I gotta notify the mod creator about this. Idle animation not being there is bad. Also, this one is switched off, which means it should do the idle animation, but it's not doing it. Way. Oh, look at this, Daedric. I mean, the effects are a bit... Yeah, you may not want the effects on some of them. On some of them, you may want it. This kind of reminds me of... Rather than Daedric, it kind of reminds me of the Dragonbone from Skyrim. And that is the ice weapon with the ice effects on it. It looks like small clouds though. And then we got... Oh, this is so good. Bleeding effect on the blood sword. We got a... Yeah, this one's kind of a simple fantasy-esque sword. And then we got the nuclear hammer. Why? Because it's got a nuclear missile kind of thing as the hammer. It's got some smoke coming out of it at the end. That is actually cool. That is cool. That looks cool. And let's see, number 9 is the axe. This one kind of reminds me of another Skyrim weapon, the glass weapons or something from the elven weapons maybe. Usually they're the ones that use the glass weapons, the high elves. Whoa, that is new. That's a new one that was added. Holy crap, that looks cool. But yeah, these are all just effects on them. It's not supposed to do some kind of extra poison damage or something. At least I don't think so. Let me just check. Yeah, it has the same type of weapon damage and materials used for crafting it. So obviously, you will not see any other stuff on it. Now, this, and this were the last ones. Chakram is also a gauntlet type. This one's a single-handed axe, which is a sword type, obviously. But it is a bit of a nice different way of fighting, I guess. And of course, the blade, the ring blades that are used as your gauntlets, and some kind of a crazy puncture damage type of gauntlets. What do you call this? Punching daggers or something? These look pretty sharp. And of course, again, the chakram. Yeah. Anyways, that's about it for this particular showcase. There are other weapons I did not showcase. It's there in the mod. You can craft it at each level from the beginning of the game. It's just that you'll be using the same materials as the stone weapons, bone weapons, bronze weapons, iron weapons, steel weapons, and enhanced steel weapons, basically. Anyways, that's about it. And as always, you guys keep smiling. I'll see you guys next time. I just wanted to showcase and finish up for today. This is one of my favorites. At first, when I saw this, I thought these are gauntlets. Nope, they are actually dual blades, which is pretty awesome. I'll be crafting some of them just to see what tier and how the tiers kind of show up when I craft it. Is it the same way the chances are for me to get a yellow or red, depending on what level 120 high quality crafting smithies I have in my base? Anyways, that's about it. Again, just a shout out to Ikuranus, Repi, and also Joshua for joining me in the previous stream chat. Shout out to Zealand for joining me on this one. Shout out to those of you who watch my streams. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the Snow King fight, the Snow Mountain King that I defeated after getting beat down first in the previous stream just before this. I'll post both of it in the Discord group if anyone hasn't joined the Discord group already. I think the link in the description should be the right one if you want to join the Soulmask Discord group. Everyone's talking about Soulmask in that group and helping each other out if you're already playing the game with all the information that you need. And of course, I'll be kind of posting a few screenshots here and there. So, yeah. Anyways, etto sayonara e tata e see you and a bye bye. I'm done for today's stream. Yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. See you. Have a good day. Ciao.